Baptism.
The word baptize means to be immersed in something. Christian baptism is all about being immersed in Jesus.
Baptism is something supernatural that God does. When we put our faith in Jesus, God immerses us into his death and resurrection.
All our sin is transferred to Jesus and paid for by his death on the cross. All Jesus' righteousness is transferred to us, and we are raised to a new life in him.
Baptism is also something symbolic that we do in response to what God has done. When we go down into the water, we are identifying with Jesus' death and burial. We're saying that we believe that Jesus took our sin and died to pay the penalty for it.
When we come up out of the water, we're identifying with Jesus' resurrection. We're saying that we believe that Jesus rose from the dead and that he now shares his life with us.
Baptism is decision to be all in for Jesus. Baptism is to faith what a wedding is to marriage. Baptism is a declaration that our lives are forever wrapped up in Jesus. We are publicly committing to follow him fully and forever. No turning back.
Why is it important to be baptized?
Jesus commanded it. It's not really optional. You can't be obedient to Jesus and not be baptized.
We need it. It is a sacred experience where by faith we fully embrace God's grace. It is a decisive moment that serves as a marker for the rest of our lives.
It's how we join the church, both globally and locally. The very first believers were added to the church by being baptized. Baptism has always been the mark that you are a follower of Jesus and a part of his church.
Who should consider getting baptized?
Every new believer who genuinely puts their faith in Jesus needs to get baptized.
Any believer who got baptized before genuinely putting their faith in Jesus. Maybe you got baptized as a baby before you understood what it meant to follow Jesus. Maybe you got baptized as a religious ritual, but weren't truly following Jesus. And maybe you fell away and questioned the authenticity of an earlier profession of faith.
So church family, if you haven't been baptized yet, this is your opportunity. Go ahead and sign up, and let's be all in for Jesus.